The flower that blooms at adversity is the most rare and beautiful of all. That is the tagline for Disney's Mulan and could not be a better descriptor of both the lady from the 1998 movie and the lady that may or may not have existed somewhere between the years 380 to 580 AD. Ni hao, kiddos. A little bit about our heroine before we saddle up and ride off. Mulan was a folktale that has been told through many generations of Chinese people. It wasn't until the monk Xi Jiang compiled the Mulan Xi, or Ballad of Mulan, and made the other Chinese folktales, songs, and stories into a compendium known as the Gujin Weilu, or Musical Collection Ancient and Present, that the tale of this warrior was written down formally. Since then, there have been many variations and alterations made to the story itself, including giving her the last name Hua and giving her father a debilitating illness that further exemplifies the magnitude of her sacrifice and selflessness. The Disney version was not the first time this ballad left its country of origin. Indeed, by the 12th century, the tale has already been spread to Korea and was being translated into English in the 1800s. There have also been many movies and plays made about our titular heroine long before her most widely recognized animated incarnation. And with that brief introduction concluded, onwards to battle! And again. Mulan wheezes facing the door. You don't hear the shuttle's sound. You only hear daughter's sighs. They ask daughter who's in her heart. They ask daughter who's on her mind. No one is on daughter's heart. No one's on daughter's mind. Last night I saw the draft posters. The Khan is calling many troops. The army list is in 12 scrolls. On every scroll, there's father's name. Father has no grown-up son. Mulan has no elder brother. I want to buy a saddle and horse and serve in the army in father's place. In the East Market, she buys a spirit horse. In the West Market, she buys a saddle. In the South Market, she buys a bridle. In the North Market, she buys a long whip. At dawn, she takes leave of father and mother. In the evening, she camps on the Yellow River's bank. She doesn't hear the sound of father and mother calling. She only hears the Yellow River's flowing water cry, "See." At dawn, she takes leave of the Yellow River. In the evening, she rides up Black Mountain. She doesn't hear the sound of father and mother calling. She only hears Mount Yen's nomad horses cry, "Zhou! Zhou!" She goes 10,000 miles on the business of war. She crosses passes and mountains like flying. Northern gusts carry the rattle of army pots. Chile light shines on iron armor. Generals die in 100 battles. Stout soldiers return after 10 years. On her return, she sees the Son of Heaven. The Son of Heaven sits in a splendid hall. He gives out promotions in 12 ranks and prizes of 100,000 and more. The Khan asks her what she desires. Mulan has no use for a minister's post. I wish to ride a swift mount to take me back to my home. When father and mother hear daughter is coming, they go outside the wall to meet her, leaning on each other. When elder sister hears younger sister is coming, she fixes her robe facing the door. When little brother hears elder sister is coming, he whets the knife quick for pig and sheep. I open the door to my east chamber. I sit on my couch in the west room. I take off my wartime gown and put on my old-time clothes. Facing the window, she fixes her cloud-like hair. Hanging up a mirror, she dabs on her yellow flower powder. She goes out the door and sees her war comrades. Her comrades are amazed and perplexed. Traveling together for 12 years, they didn't know Mulan was a girl. The he-hare's feet go hop and skip. The she-hare's eyes are muddled and fuddled. Two hares running side by side close to the ground. How can they tell if I'm he or she? And there it is, Mulan as it was originally told hundreds of years ago. Well, except in English. If you listen carefully, you might spot some slight differences between the ballad and the movie. Can you tell what some of these differences are? There's much more about the story than the brief snippets I told you, so feel free to read the links and watch the videos below to learn even more about this brave heroine. After you wake up, of course. Now it is time to 睡觉. 再见, and God bless.